have learned introduction about the integers what we have learned in the previous year, and also we solved the exercise 1.1. In the first two questions we have solved, and the rest of the questions today we are going to solve. Okay, yes, let's see the third question. Yes, the third question is, at Srinagar temperature was -5 degrees Celsius on Monday, and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. So what was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? So on Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. So what was the temperature on this day? So here they are given the temperature at Srinagar on Monday is -5 degrees Celsius. On Tuesday it dropped 2 degrees Celsius. On Wednesday it rose by the 4 degrees Celsius. So now we have to find out the temperature of Srinagar at Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, let's take a solution. Then write down temperature of Srinagar on Monday. Solution. Temperature Monday is equals to -5 degrees Celsius. Then temperature on Tuesday. Temperature on Tuesday. So it is dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. Dropped means it is less. Okay. Tuesday, which is equals to -5 degrees Celsius. Dropped means -2 degrees Celsius. So which is equals to how much is that is? So here there is a minus and minus, so we have to add 5 minus 2 is, so sorry, 5 plus 2 is 7. So here the 5 is a greater number, it has a sign minus, it is 7 degree, -7 degrees Celsius. So temperature on Tuesday at Srinagar is -7 degrees Celsius. Write down here. Therefore temperature on Tuesday at Srinagar is equals to -7 degrees Celsius. Okay. Then on Wednesday it is rose by 4 degrees Celsius. Means for this temperature it is rose by 4 degrees Celsius on Wednesday. Okay. Let's find out the temperature on Wednesday. Let's write here temperature on Wednesday is equals to, so before the Tuesday temperature is -7 degrees Celsius, it is rose by means it is rise. So it is, we have to add by 4 degrees Celsius. 4 degrees Celsius. So we have to add here. So you may see here there are the two opposite signs. So we have to subtract. So 7 minus 4 is 3. Here the 7 is a greater number. It has a sign minus. So it is 3 degrees Celsius. Therefore temperature on Wednesday at Srinagar is -3 degrees Celsius. Write down here. Therefore temperature on Wednesday at Srinagar is -3 degrees Celsius. Clear? Yes. Then let's go for the fifth question. So fourth question is very easy with the same type. So you have to do that. So next I will take the fifth question. The fifth question is, Mohan deposits 2000 in his bank account and withdraws ₹1,642 from it. The next day, if withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? So find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Okay. Yes. So here Mohan deposited. So he deposited the 2000 rupees in his account. Deposited means it is plus 2000 rupees, and he withdraws the rupees 1642. So withdraws means he taken back. So it is less. So we have to represent by the negative number. Okay, and what we have to find out here, then how do you represent the amount deposited? So find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Okay, so here solution. Amount deposited in a bank. Amount deposited by Mohan in a bank. So it is deposited, so we have to write the answer plus 2000 rupees. Okay, and the amount withdrawal by Mohan in a bank. Sorry, from a bank. The amount withdrawal by Mohan from a bank. From a bank. So it is withdrawal amount. So we have to represent by the negative number, rupees 1642. Okay. Then what is the balance amount? So write down here. Therefore, balance amount is equals to. So first you take the deposited amount. Deposited amount is rupees 2000 minus rupees 1642. Okay, so if we subtract that, we will get rupees 358. So here 2000 is a greater number, it has a plus sign, so we have to keep in the sum. Okay, so therefore the balance amount in the Mohan account is rupees 358. Okay, it's clear? Yes. Then let's go to solve the next question, sixth one. See the sixth question. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A to the point B. From B, she moves 30 km towards the west along the same road. If the distance towards the east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled towards the west? So by which integer will you represent her final position from A? In the point A, there is a Rita. She travelled 20 km distance in the east direction at B. Okay, so and she travelled 30 km distance from the point B to the west. So here they said that, so we have to take the positive integer if we travel the distance from the point A point to the east direction. Okay, so from the east we have to take the positive direction, positive integer, and we have to take, if we travel the left, we have to take negative integer. Okay, therefore what is the total distance traveled from A? Okay, then let's find out here. So first write down the distance traveled by Rita in east direction. Okay, let's write here distance traveled in east direction by Rita. So she travelled from the point A to from the point B, that is 20 kilometer. So it is in the east direction. So if we imagine if it is a number line, so we can take it as it is right to the 0 and left to the 0. Right? So it is right of the number line. So we have to take it as a positive integer. Okay. The next one, the distance traveled in west direction from the point B, is equals to, that is 30 kilometers. So 30 means here it is she traveled backward, right? So she traveled in the west direction. So west direction we have to take it as a negative integer, that is minus 30 kilometers. Okay, then therefore the total distance travelled by Rita is equals to, then write down here, therefore distance travelled, distance travelled from point A is equals to, the first distance she travelled plus 20. After that she came back. So we have to add, so plus of minus 30. Okay, so which is equals to, here there is a plus 20, write it as it is. So if we take the additive inverse, that is plus minus 30. So 20 and 30 having the different signs, so we have to subtract here. 20 minus 30 is minus 10 kilometers. The total distance travelled from the point A is equals to minus 10 kilometers. Is clear? Yes. Then let's go to solve the question number 7. So what is the question number 7 here? Here there is a question number 7. So in a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. So check of the following is a magic square. So here they are given the two magic squares. So if you add horizontally or vertically or diagonally, will you get the same sum? So here they are given the two magic squares. So we have to find out. So which one is not a magic square? Okay. Then let's find out here the first magic square. So in the solution, first magic square. Okay. So let's take the first row. Row 1. So in the row 1 they are given, so 5 minus 1 minus 4. Let's add here 5 plus of minus 1 plus of minus 4. So we have to add the rows. Okay. So which is equals to, what we get here? 5 plus of minus 1 is minus 1, then minus 4. So which is equals to, so plus 5, then minus 5. So plus 5 minus 5 is 0. Right? So that's row 2. Second row. You may see here, in the second row they are given minus 5, minus 2 and plus 7. Add here minus 5 plus of minus 2 plus 7, which is equals to, so minus 5 plus of minus 2 means minus 2, then plus 7. You may see here minus 5 minus 2, which is equals to minus 7, then plus 7. So minus 7 and plus 7. Sum of additive inverse of the given number is equals to 0. Okay. Then let's see the row 3rd. Row 3rd. 0 plus 3 plus of minus 3, which is equals to 0 plus 3. Then remove the bracket, plus into minus is minus 3, which is equals to plus 3 minus 3. Both are additive inverse. So the sum is 0. Then let's take column 1. Column 1. So column 1 is equals to, so 5 plus of minus 5 plus 0, which is equals to plus 5 minus 5 plus 0. So which is equals to 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Then column 2. The column 2 minus 1, minus 2, then plus 3. So minus 2 plus 3. Now minus 1, minus 2 plus 3. So which is equals to. So minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3 plus 3. So which is equals to 0. So plus 3 minus 3 which is equals to 0. Then column 3. So minus 4 plus 7 plus minus 3. Okay, which is equals to. So minus 4 plus 7 then minus 3. So minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7 plus 7. So which is equals to 0. Right? Then let's check the diagonals. So first diagonal 1. The first diagonal I will take here minus 4, minus 2 and 0. So minus 4 plus of minus 4 plus 0 which is equals to. So minus 4 plus of minus 2 plus 0. So which is equals to minus 4 minus 2 is equals to minus 6. Yes, you may see here if we add row wise we will get the sum 0 and if we add column wise we will get the sum as 0. But if we add diagonal wise we will not get a sum 0. So we can say that it is not a magic square. So and also you may check the second magic square also and therefore you may write that. Okay. So which one is not a magic square? Okay. Let's go for the question number 8. Then let's see the question number 8. So verify a minus of minus b is equals to a plus b for the following values of a and b. Here they are given one of the equation a minus of minus b is equals to a plus b. So for the given values. So here they are given the value of a is equals to 21 and the value of b is equals to 8. So if we substitute the values of a and b in the given equation, so it should satisfy. Means LHS is equals to RHS. So let's see here whether it is satisfies or not. Okay. Then first write down here the given a minus of minus b is equals to a plus b. Then take the value of 20. A is 21 minus of minus b is 18 which is equals to a plus b means 21 plus 18. Okay. So now you may see here 21. So minus of minus 18 is plus 18 which is equals to 21 plus 8. So whether it is satisfied or not, yes, it satisfies. Write down here 21 plus 8 is equals to 21 plus 8. So it is satisfied. 21 plus 18 is equals to 39. So 39 is equals to 39. Hence the values of a and b are verified or satisfied. Therefore values of a and b are satisfied. Okay. So with the same pen, let's write the values of a and b. Okay. So first write down the given equation or general form minus of minus b is equals to a plus b. So here a is 118 minus of minus 125 which is equals to 118 plus 125. So 118 minus of minus 125 is plus 125 which is equals to 118 plus 125. So sum of 118 plus 125 is 243. So which is equals to 243. So hence satisfied. Okay, then write here. Hence, therefore, values of A and B are satisfied. Okay, and rest of the two problems you may do in the same manner. Okay, then next I will take the 9th question. Use the sign of greater than, less than, or equals. Okay, so they are given the 5 problems. So here I have taken the 2 different problems. Okay, and rest of the problems you may do it. So first one is -3 plus 7 minus 19 and -15 minus 8 plus of minus 9. So you may check whether both the sum of numbers are same or less than, greater than. Okay, so let's find out here. I have taken -3 plus of 7 minus 19. So you may see here. So -3 minus 19, which is equals to -22. -22 plus 7, which is equals to how much? -50. Right. So here you may check. So 15 minus 8 minus 9 is equals to. So -8 minus 9. So -8 minus is -17. So 15 minus 17, which is equals to, we will get the -2. Then which is greater, -50 or -2? Yes. So -2 is the greater number or greater sum. Okay. Then let's see the fourth one. 39 plus of -24 minus 15 and 36 plus of -52 minus of -36. Let's check here. 39 plus of -24 is -24 minus 15. Then -24 minus 15 is -39, right? So 39 minus 39. So plus 39 minus 39 get cancelled. We will get the 0. And let's see here. 36 plus of minus is -52. Minus into minus is plus 36. Then 36, write it. Sorry. So here plus 36 and plus 36 is 72 minus 52. Okay, so if we subtract, we will get 0. 7 minus 5 is 2 and plus 20. Yes, which is greater, 0 or plus 20. Yes, so here plus 20 is greater, so we have to show the greater symbol. Okay, so in this type you have to do the rest of the problems. Okay, and also there are the 2 questions, and also there is the last one question, that is the 10th one you will try. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding the exercise 1.1, so you may ask without hesitation. Okay, so up to here I have completed the exercise 1.1. So in the next class we are going to learn about some of the properties of the integers. Okay, thank you.